Hey y'all, happy Wednesday. I'll give y'all a second to hop on. I am late, y'all, today for the lunch and learn, but we here now. We are here now. All right, y'all. Let me see. Let me bring my notes up. If it is your first time catching me live, my name is Melanie Drury Allen. I build brand and grow businesses through strategies, funnels, all of the essential things that you need to grow your business online and offline. Okay? So let's see. All right, y'all. So today I want to talk to y'all about a few different things. I want to talk to y'all about growing your business, because right now a lot of people are kind of scared with how the economy is going. They're scared for what that means for business. And I'm going to help y'all through this. Give me just a second. Let's see. I'm going to put my link in the comments. And then we are going to get started. All right, so I have Facebook over here, and I have my notes on this side. If you can hear me, drop me a 1 in the comments. Let me see. Hopefully y'all can hear me, because I can't see. I think my comments are delayed right now. Hey Bria, if y'all can hear me, drop me a 1 in the comments. Okay, now I'm starting to see y'all. Okay. Alrighty. So, yeah, that's what I want to talk about today is the CEO shift, the true CEO shift. Tell me where y'all are tuned in from. Hey, Bria. Hey, Keo. Hey, girl. Thank y'all. Okay. I'm just delayed on my end. Okay. So, for entrepreneurs who are ready to move from survival mode to sustainable success, that's the biggest thing. Hey, Santana. Hey, y'all. So, this is the thing. If you're waiting for the economy to settle down, if you are waiting to go all in for your business, let me scoot y'all over here. If you're waiting to go all in for your business, you will be waiting forever. That's the truth. Money is still being circulated every single day. It's still being printed every single day. People who are still investing, well, there are people who are still investing. Businesses are still growing. My question is, are you positioned to receive it? Are you positioned to receive it? Why does this even matter? Okay? Right now, a lot of businesses, they feel like they're struggling. And y'all know that's not my favorite thing. I take businesses from Struggle Street to Prosperity Park. So we're going to talk about some things that you can be doing and why you need to be doing them in your business right now. A lot of this is not because, hey, Whitney, hey, girl, hey. A lot of this is not because of the economy. It's because of lack of strategy. And here's the reality. Hard times, tough times, when things shift in the world, it does expose weak business models. Because you don't have a sales problem. You have a strategy problem. If your business is not structured to sustain and scale, you will always be at the mercy of like the outside circumstances. Okay? Are y'all picking this up? Because I'm coming here and I'm going to be real honest, and I ain't going to hold y'all for a long time. So today we are covering Get on YouTube. Girl, I just uploaded a video to YouTube like right before I got on here. Right before I got on. So I know I do need to get on YouTube. Hey, Tanisha. Hey, y'all. So today we're going to break down exactly why businesses either survive and kind of stall, or they it's like a wealth transfer. Y'all know in COVID, it's like people who went from zero to millionaires and they're still making money. And then we have people who got like that PPP money, and it's like they went up on a scale and then they crashed and burned. What are the differences between those two things alone? What are the differences? Why did some people like excel, do great? What was the shift? And then some people just crashed and burned. And what were those differences? Because I want y'all to understand that there are three critical areas. And that's going to be your cash flow, your marketing, and then your CEO level of execution. Because I say this all the time. You don't need another pretty content PDF that's sitting in your digital downloads collecting digital dust. You don't need another printed out, branded, it's real pretty, but it's sitting over there collecting dust. It's like that kitchen drawer that don't, like it's a bunch of random stuff in it. You need to know how to execute in this season. And if any of the three areas that I talked about are weak, you're going to work way too hard for like a little bit of money. Okay? So if y'all taking notes, content is about to begin. The first thing I want to talk to y'all about, now that we got that out the way, the first thing that I want to talk to y'all about is money is definitely still flowing, but is it flowing to you? Hey, Erlina. Inconsistent income is not about how much money you make. It's about how your business is actually structured. A lot of y'all don't know this. I talked about it last week, but I was sick, like really sick, like completely down for like 2 weeks. And my audience did not feel it because my systems are in place. My cash flow is together. The marketing part is together. And not only just how I execute, but I now have a full-blown team for both of my businesses. So if I'm down, that does not mean that my business is going to slow down. It's about how it's structured. Because if your business stops making money when you stop working, you don't own a business. You own a job. If your income fluctuates like wildly month to month and it's no like rhythm in it, it's because your revenue model is too unpredictable. What that looks like is we done all seen people like, I just had my first 50K month that I've ever had in business. And then next month it may be crickets. And then a few months from then they may be creating content saying like, I've never gotten over like $7,500 a month since then. And they're trying to figure out how they had this big, huge month and why they can't duplicate that to get back to it. It's because the revenue model is unpredictable and they don't know what KPIs they need to be tracking. If your clients or prospects rather, if they love your content, but they never buy, you on their dream board, it's not an engagement problem. It's a positioning problem. Hey, y'all. Hey, thank y'all for tuning in. Tell me where y'all are watching from in the comments. If sales feels harder right now, it's not because people are not spending money. It's not because people don't have any money. It's because you still marketing to the people who can't afford you. Why does this even matter? Why is this relevant? Why are you telling us about this, Coach Mel? Because you cannot build wealth on an unpredictable foundation. When people talk about the wealth transfer, it get all these likes. Yes, that's amazing. But what's that back end work that's associated with actually hitting your marks, with making the money? Hey, Desmond. Hey. You cannot scale if your revenue depends on chasing new clients every single month. Hey, Justin. Hey, y'all. You cannot afford to rely on social media instead of sales strategies that bring in real money, because posting and hoping that it works is not a strategy. Just following up with people who liked your posts is not a singular strategy. Just reaching out and cold DMing people is not a singular strategy. You have to understand that, number one, marketing and sales go together. They're married. Real bad, okay? And then you go into messaging, because I have a ton of people saying, I love your content. You always giving away the game. I want to post content like you. That content is just what y'all see on the front end of business. You're not looking at the marketing strategy, the sales strategy, the messaging strategy, because everything that you post should have a purpose. Down to like the selfies, because a lot of us don't have, especially the women, we don't have no issue posting a cute selfie, a cute little reel of us walking. Like, the body is bodying, it's giving, but is it converting to sales? And if you're monetized, unless you're going like really viral, you're not making a whole bunch of money on this app. Like, y'all can get on here and post the screenshots and put little gifts over and put the little gifts over the income part. But like those of us who know social media, those of us who come in and do real strategy, we know your business can make you way more money if you sell the product or service that you're actually selling. Okay? Are y'all picking this up? Drop me a 2. Desmond said you're still marketing to the people who can't afford you. Yes. And a lot of that comes from the prostitution prices too. Some of this comes from, number one, I'll say you're too busy to be profitable. A lot of times we had these nice planners, whether they're printed out, whether they're digital, and they look great. And we had this long to-do list. We got to post on TikTok, YouTube, Lemonade, all these different apps. And we're going to have all of these scripts for all of these reels we're going to record, and all of these coffee chats we're going to, and all of these sales calls even. But a lot of that is not bringing in more revenue. So now you're being busy, because your business should be making money, not just keeping you busy. It's a difference between being busy and being productive. If your to-do list is full, but your bank account is side-eyeing you, that's a business model problem. If you're spending hours on content and not seeing more revenue, you're seeing some likes, but you're not seeing a lot of revenue. You're not running a business, you're running a kind of like influencer, like a content page. And if you're launching new things every other month, but still struggling to hit your revenue goals, that's not marketing. That's not a marketing issue. It's a retention issue. You do not have to launch 11 things in order to make money. I'm telling you, me and my clients, I personally, I can speak for me alone. I have a lean business model. Under Hype Marketing House, I literally only have 4 offers all year long. 4. And with 4 offers, I actually had 5 last year. I had 5, but one of them I really didn't even promote. With 4 offers, we did over $1 million in less than a year last year. So I'm telling you what I know. I'm telling you what works. I have clients, we moved theirs from having, again, 11 offers to being a lean business model. I mean, look at Tanya Ward, for example. She does credit repair. She did over $350,000 last year alone. So I'm telling you what works. If you were saying, hey, Sade, hey, y'all. If you were saying you don't know exactly where your next even 10K is coming from, you're hustling, not scaling. Because you don't need more ideas. What I see all the time is that the people that I'm connected with online, especially, we don't need more ideas. We don't need like somebody to come and motivate us. Like the people in my audience, which I'm pretty sure by now, because a lot of my people have been in business for a few years at least. The people in our audiences that are entrepreneurs, they don't need more ideas. That like we're already creative. Most of us have multiple businesses, but we do need a strategy that can be executed. What are the sub steps of each thing? A lot of times we don't know how to execute a strategy because it's high level. It's high level. And for the people who are like, well, I can just go to ChatGPT and get a strategy. If you don't even know how to work ChatGPT, you're not finna get no good strategy. Because in reality, being honest, as a strategist, as a business owner, let me tell you this. Every strategy works if you work the strategy. There's really no such thing as a bad strategy. It just has to align with the business model and the people who are executing it. They have to understand on the deepest level why this matters. Okay? Are y'all picking this up? Hey, Miss Nina. Hey, William. Because burnout is not a business plan. When you getting out here and you stressed and social media giving you anxiety, it's okay to disconnect. Scaling requires systems, not just sales. When people say, I scaled and did X, Y, and Z, if it's not repeatable, if there are not systems in place, you cannot call that scaling. You just had some bigger months. Okay? And especially with like where the economy is right now, it's a lot of people who are stuck in like fear, hesitation, and it's costing you more money because every delay in making, hey Joey, hey girl, hey, every delay in making the right moves is a delay in getting the results that you say that you want. And y'all know I'm not a fan of even talking about the struggle. Like we not struggling, we not broke, busted, disgusted, overwhelmed. We not staring at the ceiling all night crying. The people that we serve are savvy because the person that you serve is always a version of you, who you used to be, who you are currently, or who you are becoming. So I'm going to tell y'all, I know right now, because we all feel what's going on with the presidential debate. But y'all, some of y'all, that's all the content that I see. And I forgot what some of y'all sell. I forgot. Y'all ain't talked about y'all business, but y'all done talked about the president. And I don't like that. That we cannot do anything about, unless we band together collectively as a people. That's a different conversation for a different day. But I will say this. We can't help where the world is going. But as a Christian, as somebody who believes in a relationship with God, not the religion, I'm not a pastor, I'm not a preacher, I just have a relationship with God. As somebody who has a relationship with God, I'm going to tell y'all this. No matter who the president is, no matter what's going on around us, no matter how heavy it feels, God is still God. We cannot say that we truly believe in God and then let faith and fear coexist. It's so many scriptures in the Bible that's talking about faith. Faith trumps fear every time. You cannot shrink back this year because it feels heavy. You cannot slow down in your business because of how something looks right now. Okay? Now, hey Nicole, now is the time. Okay, I don't know what my thing is doing. Hey Tavy, hey Nicole. Now is not the time to shrink back. Now is not the time to shrink back. I don't know what this is doing with all these little AI things. Hey y'all, it's not the time to shrink back. Now is the time for you to lean in. Now is the time for you to be loud. Now is the time for you to tap into your voice. Now is the time for you to take up space. Hey Sakina, hey y'all. Because waiting until you feel ready is going to keep you in the same spot. Being afraid to raise your prices is making you work twice as hard for some prostitution payments. Some of y'all can just go on the corner, for $40. Because, that's what it's giving. You at least have to charge marketplace value for what you offer. There is no reward for being the second cheapest. Okay? Avoiding the right investments because of past disappointments is costing you thousands of missed opportunities. Worrying about what people will think if you pivot, if you charge more, if you step into your inner boss, is keeping you broke. Because the same people you're going to see at the bank are not the same people who are going to be talking about you. Hey, John. Hey, Sakina. Sade said, girl, you telling me something I've been feeling and reminding myself. Now I have to go harder. Absolutely. Lord have mercy. I just came in and got slapped down. I say it with love. Hey, Chelsea. Hey, Joy. I say it with love. And this matters because successful businesses are not built on fear. That's like building a house and building it on a foundation that's not solid. If the foundation is not solid, the house crumbles, right? Businesses are built on bold decisions. Playing small in your business means that you're going to stay small in your revenue. That's exactly what it means. Your next level will require a different version of you. The one who moves with confidence, the one who does not move with hesitation, the one who, when you move, you have to trust yourself. We done all took losses in business. We done all made mistakes. That does not define who you are, especially if you are a faith-based business owner. Because we get so discouraged so easily. And we worry about all the things that could go wrong. What if it go right, though? What if it goes right? Because right now, there's somebody that's waiting on you to step up into your purpose. They're waiting on you to start walking in your calling because they're looking for you, but they just haven't quite came across you yet. Because now, let me tell y'all, are y'all picking this up? Drop me some threes in the comments if y'all are picking this up. There are 3 things that keep businesses profitable. Even in down markets, when the stock markets crash, listen. I'm telling y'all how to stay afloat in this business. Drop me some threes if you picking this up. Drop me some threes. Y'all, I have to move my phone because I have Facebook up. And when I say it's super delayed, I feel like it's like 2 minutes behind. Hey, Kimberly. Okay, now y'all drop. Okay, the threes. It's delayed. So, businesses don't fail because of the economy. They fail because they don't pivot and adjust. That's the first thing, right? Thank you for the threes. So the first thing is your cash flow strategy. You need a cash flow strategy. Why? Because it creates predictable revenue. If your business is unpredictable, so is your income. If your offers require convincing every single time, your sales process is broken. Okay? If you're constantly chasing new clients instead of maximizing the existing ones, you are losing money. You don't need more leads. You need smarter ways to monetize the ones that you have. Because if we're all out here constantly chasing new leads, how are you closing the ones that you have? How are you creating retention with the ones that you already have? Thank you. I have to go, but this was awesome. Thank you. Thank you for spinning the block with me, y'all. Hey, Sandra. Okay, the next thing is you need a marketing strategy because visibility without conversions is useless. That's great that you went viral, but did you make sales? Did they come into your CRM? Did they get your lead magnet? Did they get on your list? Did they DM you? Like, was any type of, like, anything done outside of some likes? Can we retarget these people? Okay? You don't have an awareness problem. You have a messaging problem. Your content is attracting cheerleaders. You know the people. This is great. Love your content. I come to your page every day to see what you post. It's amazing. Instead of the people who had a purse on their lap that's like, I got my debit card, ready to buy. I'm just waiting on you to make an ask. Make an ask, because we cannot be afraid to show up every single day. There's no such thing as selling too much. Do y'all think if it was a such thing as selling too much, that McDonald's would play the same commercials? We see the same McGriddle commercial on TV. We hear it on the radio. We see it on billboards. It's everywhere, right? There's no such thing as selling too much. The people who tell you that you sell too much are not even going to buy from you. Ask for the sale every single day, whether it's in a post, in a reel, in a story, in a live, because you're supposed to be monetizing all parts of the platforms that you're on. And what I mean is, if you are on Facebook and you sell a service, why are you not promoting in groups, whether your own or dropping game in another one to make connections? Your timeline, reels, stories, lives. We need to monetize every part, even the little notes that we can post in the little notes, put something short in there. If you sell a product, there is no reason why you are not on Marketplace. Use all the parts of the platform. And you always want to be building your list, because y'all seen how TikTok came and snatched CapCut and what else? Lemonade from us. Be building your list. Hey, Jazz. Hey, Shanice. I'll admit I sort of shrink because of what if I get too many wig orders and I realize that, okay, it's fear and it's braided wigs. All that requires is a pivot, Sakina. When you see a lot of orders coming in and you know that because you have a lot of orders to fulfill and because they are most likely custom orders, you need to change the verbiage on your site. Let them know, update things, pivot. Let them know that the wait times may have increased. That way, as more orders come in, we're keeping our integrity and letting them know. Because if we say 1 to 3 days and it takes 2 to 4 weeks, somebody's finna be mad. It's just keeping our integrity, letting people know, sending that same thing out to your text list, to your email list, making sure it's on your social media pages, making sure that we thank them for the orders. Because y'all, you can study what big brands are doing too, and you can add a lot of those strategies to small businesses. Okay? So then, what do we talk about? Marketing strategies. We were talking about you don't have an awareness problem. You would have a messaging problem. Because remember, visibility without conversions is just likes. That's just it. It's just likes. We are out here attracting the people who are giving accolades and not the people who are paying. And now we're feeling like we're not walking in our purpose because these people can't afford what we had to offer. at marketplace rate. So now we having prostitution price sales just to get a sale, and these are the worst customers we ever work with because they're not ideal. Hey, Melody. Because we spend the time looking popular. We looking like the brand. But are the sales there? Why does this matter? More likes do not mean more money. Positioning your business the right way means more money. Because a lot of y'all are letting people who know less than you, do less than you, sit over here and make their next 100K off Cash App without a website. And you like, dang, what am I doing wrong? They have the audacity to show up. They're not afraid to show up and ask for the sale. They're not afraid to show up and go live. They're not afraid to showcase their expertise. But you over here second guessing it. Impatient, that too. Hey, Crystal, that too. Very impatient. Baby, you said something when you said that. I'll be the first one to tell y'all. 100K is not hard to make, y'all. It is not hard to make. But I'll tell you what is when you make that first 100K and you see Uncle Sam want a piece of the pie, and then you're going to be like, yeah, I'm going to need 250 on the next go round. Because that 100K ain't doing what it's supposed to do once it's time to pay them taxes. Okay? I mean, doing all of it, and I know I'm good. You're so right. I know you good. We've been friends on this platform for a while. Hey, brother-in-law. Because I want y'all to understand this. The third thing, you need CEO level execution. Because I don't want y'all to stay out here doing the wrong work. And I do mean the wrong work, because some of y'all out here, y'all busy, y'all got content for days, your selfies is cute, and then it's like, I ain't had a sale in 2 months, help me, Mel. And I'm like, girl, what is happening? Okay? Because if you're always in creation mode, but never in conversion mode, your business is operating backwards. If you're running your business so low, your growth will eventually be capped by your time. Let me tell y'all something. Because a lot of people be like, go out, hire a VA, let them post for you, let them do. No, it's wrong. You do not go out and hire a VA first. You hire somebody that is directly connected to your growth and money. Your VA is not supposed to be posting content for you. I'm telling you as a strategist. I see so many people that were like, my sales were great and then I hired a VA. That person does not know who you serve. They don't know what your messaging should be. They don't know what your content pillars are, what your brand voice is. So they're posting content relevant to the industry, but it's not all relevant to your audience because you haven't explained to them and taught them, because you've been freestyling, maybe even planning some posts. This somebody that English is more than likely their second language. Are y'all seeing this? Drop me some 4s in the comments. Hey, Rakia. Drop me some 4s in the comments if y'all are picking this up. You always hire the people that can help you make more money before you hire your VAs. Ain't nothing wrong with a VA. Like, I have a team of people. I have an executive assistant. I have a VA. I have a CFO. I have a brand manager. Like, y'all, I can tell y'all all the roles. But I'm telling y'all, your VA, go on ahead and go log out of Upwork. Log off Fiverr. Log off online jobs.ph. A VA is not your first hire. Okay? Now, I will say this. If you do not know how to make money without launching something new every month, you do not have a strategy. You have a launch cycle. You have a launch cycle. And it's not a successful launch cycle if you launching something new and it's not even gaining the traction that you need. The most successful entrepreneurs don't work harder. We work smarter by understanding what needs to come up next. A lot of us are doing things because it's popular to do. Hey, Dominique, let me tell you what this looks like. You're on Facebook, you on Instagram, and let's say you on TikTok. Now you see an ad that comes up that says the next big move to your next million is a podcast. You immediately drop everything that you're doing. You scale back on promoting your offers, and then you turn around and what do? You start promoting your podcast. You start trying to figure out, okay, what are all of the elements that I need for this podcast? And now it's like, where did this fit into your strategy? Where did it fit? Where does it go? Where does it make sense? Especially if you're doing a free podcast, because that's something else that's free. Like I just told somebody the other day, you do not need another free lead magnet. You need sales, which means you need to show up and ask for the sale, because it's easy to create a resource. And it feels good because people are like, thank you, this is so good. I can tell you spend a lot of time on it. But where are the sales? I care about the revenue and the KPIs, because without those, you're not going to be in business long unless you're a nonprofit. But for all of us that are for profit, the math has to be mathing. It has to be mathing. Okay? Your next move is to stop guessing and to start scaling. Again, this is not the time to shrink. This is the time to step up. This is the time to take up space. This is the time to be loud. You need a clear plan for how your business will survive and thrive during what they call uncertain times. Okay? You need to get out of hustle mode. It's a difference between having a hustle and building a brand. And it is time for you to step into building a brand, because I want y'all to understand that if you can make $100, you can make $1,000, you can make $10,000, you can make $100,000. I want all of y'all to understand that, because money is literally being spent all around us every day. It's being printed. How can you position yourself as a real solution? The bigger the problem that you solve, the bigger the solution you offer, the more money that people are willing to pay you. Think about it. Why y'all think drug dealers pay attorneys top dollar? Think about it. Why do y'all think doctors charge top dollar? Think about luxury cars. Think about the experience. Think about the problems that it solves. Hey, Geneva. Hey, girl. Hey. I want y'all to think about that, because it has to make sense. It has to make sense, y'all. Here, let me move y'all over here. I'm seeing y'all comments so late, y'all. But it has to make sense. Okay? And I want y'all to understand this. And that's why I go live every week for free. And I don't charge nothing. I know some of this stuff could be a masterclass. But my thing is that the impact that I want to create starts by truly tapping in and helping my people. It's helping my people. It's helping people see the bigger picture. As a third generation full-time entrepreneur, I've seen so much stuff as far as business, as far as strategizing, as far as advertising. And when I come in and I see a limited belief in my people, and I see your potential, and it's like you have to see it and you have to tap into it. And then sometimes I see that people are afraid of the responsibility that comes with the next level. They're afraid to hire a team because they're like, SOPs scare me. I'm afraid to have to manage that. It's like so many, I don't want to call them pain points, because I don't feel like they're pain points. I feel like they're the reality of a lot of our situations. And I can tell you like how to combat that. Because if y'all can see me do this with 6 kids, running a marketing agency, running a home healthcare business, managing businesses with, right now, I have about 67 clients at one time. And I still make time to come on here and tell y'all for free what to do. Because a lot of this stuff, if y'all go back and watch some of my lives, a lot of this stuff, y'all can go back and get some game for free and make money. I understand everybody don't have a $5,000 budget to come and work with me one-on-one. Listen, I'm going to break this watch many times as I've hit it on this desk. A lot of y'all don't have $5K to come and pay me for one-on-ones. That's why I created Hype University. $97 a month. I'm in there every day. I take time every day. We're doing a 1K in a week challenge right now. But I want you guys to understand the elements of what go into business, the elements of what matter. Okay? Because I don't want y'all to be working hard and making a fraction of the money that you deserve. Because you're smart, you're savvy, you're talented. There's no shortage of ideas, but you deserve to be paid. You deserve to be compensated. You need to be in your bag right now, but in your Bible too. Hey, Amore. Hey, Amore in Enchanted Home Care. Hey, Tamisha. Hey, cousin. Okay? This is not the time to be winging it. This is the time to lean into your strategy. Hey, Kim. This is the time to be leaning into your strategy. This is the time to focus on positioning. This is the time to be executing, because it has to make sense in your business. You have to be moving with clarity and with confidence. And it's okay sometimes if you have to post and log off, because it's so much noise online. It's so much fake news. It's so many people that just want to go viral, so they posting whatever. But then the economy is scary right now. But you have to be careful what you allow to consume you all the time. Especially as an entrepreneur. We have to protect our mind at all times. Hey, LaRonda. Okay? So if you are serious about leaving legacy, about consistent revenue, about premium clients, because money just doesn't make somebody a premium client. If you're what are the parameters of working with you? What should people have in place? What type of person should they be? What do they need to do? Because if your only parameter is they need a heartbeat, or they need to just to have the money, you're going to come across some bad fit leads. It has to be some parameters and some boundaries in place on what makes people a good fit to work with you. And you have to have a business that's working even when you are not. Okay? So I'm going to tell y'all this. If you're tired of guessing, if you're tired of hustling, if you're tired of inconsistent results and watching other people secure the bag while you over here on the hamster wheel trying to figure out what to do, I'm going to tell y'all, I only have 6 spots to work with me one-on-one in the Hype Collective. And in there, we focus on a clear strategy. We're focusing on positioning that actually sells. We're focused on execution. How do you execute? What does it look like for the day-to-day task of execution? What does your content need to look like? What even happens if you have to break up with your audience because the audience that you serve during COVID, maybe you've outgrown those people because you've grown as a leader and the people you serve, the business ain't quite caught up with you. What does that look like? What does that look like? You don't need any fluff. You don't need any BS. You don't need any over-explaining. You don't need 11 add-ons and extras for your offer to be worth it. There are people who are willing to pay you your fee without all the extra stuff because they just want a solution. Okay? So I'll say this. I'm going to give y'all 2 options. Just 2. Okay? The first one is the Hype Collective. It's 12 weeks. Okay? It's my PM post in this video. It's 12 weeks. We go over your positioning, your strategy, how to execute. You get access to me and my team. You and I will meet. And you have access to me and my team every single day. Because we want you to win. We want to look at the KPIs. We want to look at your business model. We want to look at all of your offers, your products, your pricing, your positioning, your content. We get in the trenches with you. Okay? It's 6 spots. It's $5K. Option number 2. If you like, sis, I hear you, Mel. I know it's great. That's out of my budget. Option number 2. You need to get into Hype University. In there, that is for the people who are not making consistent revenue, who are spinning their wheels trying to figure out what's next. It's $97 a month. Right now, we are on day 2 of the 1K in 7 days challenge. And every day I'm showing up early in the morning and telling you exactly what it is that you need. Okay? Let me say this because I ain't going to hold y'all too long. I got to go get my babies from school. If you felt like this was helpful today, drop me your favorite emoji. Drop me your favorite emoji in the comments. And I'm going to give y'all the links that will, I'm gonna give y'all the links to them. Look, I got y'all in 2 different places. I got y'all put up on my phone, but also on the computer. So drop me an emoji. Okay, and then if y'all have questions, y'all can drop questions, and then I'm gonna let y'all go. Thank you, Miss Nina. Thank you, Geneva. Thank you, William. Thank y'all. Thank you, Joey. Thank you, Keo. Okay, so y'all came late, but was gems. You know what? I had said I wasn't gonna leave the replay up, but I can't do y'all like that. I'll leave the replay up in case y'all want to go back and watch it. I ain't gonna say like how long I'm gonna leave the replay up. Hey, Shaniqua, because let me tell you, I'm terrible at forgetting that I'm supposed to delete it, so I'm gonna just leave it up. Okay, so I give y'all the replay. And then if you have questions about which program will be the best option for you, send me a DM. Let's talk about it. Send me a DM. We can have a conversation. Because assessing where you are through the DM is free. Like, let's be real. Everything don't have to have a price tag associated with it. There's nothing wrong with asking for the sale, but for some of these people that every little thing requires a new price point is crazy to me. It's a difference between greed and an upsell and an add-on. And we have to understand what the difference is. And that, to me, that really shows who in business to make impact versus make money. Because how far are they going to go trying to nickel and dime their way to the top? Like, let's just be real. But I appreciate y'all for coming and spending a block with me. I ain't gonna make no promises, but I may do a breakfast broadcast in the morning before we do my home healthcare training for 2 hours. But I might. Y'all just turn on your live notifications and we'll go from there. But thank y'all for tapping in with me, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye, y'all.